Oh, yes. It's mic check 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2, baby. It's going down upon the crown. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's good to have you back, man. And we're going to do it like no other. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you on Di-RRec Gaming today, and it's going down. From Texas to New York, from New York to Texas, man. I got the general back in the building. General hit me up. He hears about the news. He's hyped. Last time I had General on is when the acquisition of Bethesda went down. We came in on that Christmas holiday and ended out that year with a banger. I think, rest in peace, Wood was on that show, man. So I got my man's back. He's been busy. Before I let you have the mic, General, I want you to let him know what you've been doing, man. I tell him you're doing them short films. You've been hustling, man. You've been out here. And we just happy to see you, man, in good health. We're just happy to see you, man. You one of the pillars of positivity. Before anybody that don't remember you was a guy that came in and we became the dynamic duo, bro. And you told me, Legal, we're gonna do this, man. Let's make Di-RRec Gaming the house of champion, the morale. We want the Xbox community to know when they come here as fans that they home. There's no doom and gloom here. These were your words. We got you on. We got you recorded. There's no doom and gloom here. This is about what? The celebration of Xbox. What Xbox means to you. You know what I'm saying? And you got a home here. If you're here and you're an Xbox fan and you just want to get down and feel good about being an Xbox fan, I put on my power-up hat. Shout out to the Mario gang out there. I got a Switch. I powered up because I had to have my man on. So I'm feeling good. I know you feeling good. I know you got a lot on your chest, man. You wouldn't have hit me up and told me stop the press. We got to do a show right now. It's good to see the atmosphere. You wanna congratulate the Xbox community on conglomerating with each other throughout the world. It's a beautiful feeling, General. I'm glad to see you, man. Glad to see you in good health. Everything's good. I got my man in the mix in the building. Let's go. I got my man SYG in the building. Let's go. And I got my man Kevin Coates in the building. Let's go. General, you know it, man. I don't have to give you no mic. You already kept yours. It's packed out, it's bezeled out with diamonds, all these green gamma X's all over the place for your mic. Let them have it, man. Good to have you, bro. Welcome home, man.
Oh, man, it's good to be back, man. It's so good to be back, man. I miss y'all, man. Definitely miss y'all. But, I just been trying to make it as far as an independent filmmaker, screenwriter, and also I do acting. And, got a lot of stuff coming out this year finally. And, just using my talents. But the general, stay gaming, keep my ear to the streets, hear all the bureaucracy and all the messes going on and, all the doom and gloom and flip-flop fans. And I'm just here to speak on it, man. I'm here to stand on my 10 toes, man. And, I keep it real, man. I keep it real, man. That's a heart attack. That's what I'm here for. That's what the general always been.
What about this show about the pop-off, man? How you feel about that? What's your opinions, right? And y'all, people gonna learn, right? It's cool to have your criticism. But what we're going to demonstrate today is the art of criticizing Xbox without destroying your emotional feelings about being an Xbox fan. There's ways of having approach. So you see a lot of things that Microsoft had to learn throughout its past. We already know about those things. We see how Xbox had to adapt, right? They had to make some adjustments. So here we are going into our third year, General. And now there's nothing left but to put out these next-gen games. So this show that's about to pop off on the 25th, what's your feelings, man? And how do you think Microsoft is doing with the Xbox so far? And what is it, some things that you think that they could do better in your eyes, man? But in the overall picture, man, give us your review, man. Let's go, baby.
I mean, yo, let's just keep it funky. You know what I mean? Let's keep it like a pair of socks on Saturday. This is a hard business, man. And I think gamers don't understand. This is a hard business. I think gamers think that Phil Spencer just drive around his Ferrari, drinking a cocktail, hitting the slopes, or, sitting poolside. This man works hard, man. Let's just go back. Man, this Xbox brand was sinking, man. It took a guy like Phil Spencer to turn it around. And on top of that, he got the guy, the top dude, I think his name is Saya, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Satya Nadella.
Right. Okay. His boss to buy in to look, if we're going to do gaming, we're going to go all the way with it. Microsoft is innovative. I need every Xbox gamer to understand that. Whether you're new, whether you're older, whether you've been around since the 360, whether your first system was Xbox One, whatever it was, yo, Microsoft is innovative. And you got to understand, when you're a trailblazer, you're going to take a lot of arrows. You're going to take a lot of hits. This industry hates Game Pass. You know why it hates Game Pass? Because they're making an easier way for you to get games. This industry is a threefold. You have Nintendo, you got Sony, I'll say four, PC, and you got Microsoft. Microsoft is the one that wants to push it forward. Let's just be real. Game Pass is averaging on quarterly, when the numbers come out, $2.9 billion. So let me ask you this. When you hear God of War sells 5.1 million, Ragnarok.
Speak on it.
Right? When you hear God of War sells 5.1 million, Ragnarok I'm talking about, right? When you hear so-and-so did something the first month, what does that mean when I'm making $2.9 billion?
Man, hold on. Let me put my slippers on, man.
Yeah.
It's a nice Sunday afternoon, man. I got to put my slippers on, man. Let me
so
put my slippers on. You about to get deep. I put my slippers on, man.
So my whole thing is, and I was telling New Legal, we have to change our thinking. We have to change, how we look at things. But the one thing that Xbox gamers got to stop doing, you got to stop being the girl at the prom looking at another, another man, girl. Or man, another girl, man. You got to be happy with what you got. Let me break that down, man. They're about to buy Activision. They're about to buy Activision, the EGC, whoever it is, Ray and Bill and whoever, the Ghostbusters are trying to stop them. Europe trying to cop block it. Oh, nah, man, it ain't going down like that. They're about to get Activision. When they get Activision, it's because they wanted the mobile. But on top of that, they need the talent. They need the talent. You got to understand that Microsoft is not the 360 Microsoft no more. It's not Xbox One. And you know what I mean? It's a whole different entity. When you're building something legendary, which they're about to do, it takes time. It takes time. And I think that you got to understand, I always tell any gamer, go play something else, bro. All this you complaining, all this you spilled milk, all this you waving your flag, all this you got your head up your behind, all this down in the dumps, doom and gloom, the world is crashing, oh, this and that. Yo, bro, there's too many third-party games. There's too many other games for you to go play. And I don't care what you
complaining and play games.
Exactly. And I think that's another thing I wanted to speak on. It's too much podcasting. No disrespect to what you do, New Legal, but I'm just keeping it 100.
No shots
when it comes to the culture, it's too much podcasting. It's not enough playing. Yo, let me ask you something, man. When the last time you got online with your friends? Not randoms, your friends, yo. When the last time you actually talked about games, man? When the last time you actually was excited by a game? And why is it that You always gotta look at what somebody else is doing for you to be excited.
Because I
Why
want
can't
to
you
fit
just
in
enjoy?
and I want to
Why
be
can't you just
cool.
exactly? And my thing as an Xbox fan, I don't need to fit in. I don't need to fit in. I'm good with mines, man. Yo, I be playing Forza Horizon, The Legend of Topanga, the new joint where you in hell. It's like a metal thing. It's like a shooter. Yo, there's all type of games to play. But here's the problem. It's too much criticism. And let me tell you something. This is just the general's point of view. We as a culture have turned into critics. We're no longer gamers, man. We're no longer enjoying what we love as kids, man. This is a
Let me stop you
portal.
right there, fam. Let me
Yeah.
stop you right
Go
there.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, man.
Only weak people do that. See,
Yeah,
strong gamers, they stick to the code. All they
yeah.
want to do is put that work out, showcase that work, and be happy about what they do. You know what I'm saying? I beat 25 games last year. You don't do 25 games running your mouth all day long,
Thank you,
criticizing this and
thank you,
criticizing that and looking at
thank you.
this review and looking at that review and running around with my head turned, running around with no head on my shoulders. Come on, man. Or I only think because of this article saying this, or I only think because such and such said this, and look how many followers he said, and look how many followers she said. Nah, man, listen. You play them games, stick to the code, man. Play your games, get out here and show people what you're doing, man. Get out here and showcase these games. If you don't know how to represent a dev, that's how you represent a dev. Isn't
Yep,
that what we used to say when we was on Mixer? General, we used to say, listen, the least thing we can do is put their game out here and represent a game for them. They work their asses off, right? So, I
yep,
mean, the little bit counts. Yo, even in the Bible, Jesus told people, if you just give somebody a cold glass of water, it will not go unknown. A cold glass of water? And all we got to do is showcase a video game to rep a dev and a dev's team to make them feel good about what they do because we get out here, right? They do all the work. We don't do the work. So we got it easy, right? We got it made, General. All we got to do is either we're going to buy the game or we're going to complain. Either you're going to complain or cry. This is game or die. If the person that you follow, right, doom and glooms all the time, can't show you their work, right? You're known by your works, man. You're not known by your word. Because anybody can talk a good game. Anybody can run their mouth. But if you're doing it, then you run your mouth and it shows. Your work is there. You're tested. But if you're not tested, if all you care about, right, is somebody being critical, one, it shows you just a hater. Two, it shows you ain't gaming, you weak. Three, you need somebody else's mouthpiece for you. That's all it is. And that's what a lot of this weak stuff comes from. It comes from jocking somebody that'll do the talking for. I think the general got froze up. General, you got froze up, man. Just come back. But yeah, man, there it is. What is it? Zink said, right. There are clowns yelling mismanagement don't even work for a damn studio. Exactly. General had some I think he didn't had a malfunction. Let me see. He hit me back up. Yeah, he said give him a minute. Okay, yeah. Oh, somebody had called him. Okay. Let me respond back to him. Okay. But yeah, we got to get to the point where we as gamers got to get back to gaming, period. We can't be scared about showcasing what you do. Because if you showcasing, really can't nobody say nothing about you. That's what gaming is all about. It doesn't matter what platform you on. If you on Xbox, show you like them Xbox games. You on Nintendo, show you like those Nintendo games. You on PlayStation, show you like those PlayStation games. Or if you on PC, show those PC games. The bottom line is that you're gaming. It doesn't matter. You're gaming. And that's the whole point of community. Well, you say, Frank, it's funny how the media twists things in gaming. Exactly, bro. Listen, it's real clear to see who the gaming media sides with. That's no joke, man. You know what I love the most is 343 coming out here, man, with a TKO. Just let the whole entire industry know we ain't going nowhere. Halo ain't going nowhere. Shut up all of them. So if you was a doom and gloomer, if you was one of these people out here hating on Halo and talking all that nonsense, proof's in the pudding. You look dumb because they told y'all ain't finna stop anything. Your words mean nothing. We're at a point where we can joke. We're at a point where we can throw light jabs at each other. That's all official on Twitter. But if you are an influencer, right? So that's what you call yourself. At least you want to carry yourself around in a three-piece suit and tie, saying you're an influencer, right? You have a profession, right? You're a professional, right? Look, let me put it like this. There's people who can rock a crowd, and then you have shepherds. Everybody that has a lot of followers don't mean, okay, no problem, okay. Doesn't mean they know how to shepherd right. Their influence ain't right. Let me send this out to them real quick, y'all. Let me see. Let me message him real quick. Okay. It's been a while since he's been on, so a lot of stuff he ain't familiar with, but I'm letting him know. He'll be right back. But, you know, it's a difference between understanding your base and keeping it positive, because that's what they say all the time, right? They seem to always want to talk about toxicity, negativity when it comes our way. Because like I said, the gaming streets is the scapegoat. But nobody ever checks these people in the media source area. Nobody want to check these fake influencers out here, you know, that seem to think that, oh, because they have a lot of followers that there's some kind of preacher or something where you got to go to their church. That's exactly in the mix. The secret agent's out in full force. We know what it is. The beauty, the general hasn't been around enough to understand that our vision happened, General. Streets are waking up, baby. The streets are speaking back. You miss it. You would be proud of your community these days. They calling people out. They holding them accountable. You can't just walk around in the Xbox streets blurting anything out now, man. We got some highly educated Xbox people out here now. On social media. That dumb stuff that these media journalists have been doing for years don't work no more. It's not working. And so they get out here, man, and they think that they're entitled. They think that what they say, you should automatically just ride with them. And then when they get caught, right, they make excuses talking about, well, it's just my opinion. Well, let me tell you something about opinions. Everybody has opinions. But if you are a so-called influencer, then there should be some expertise to your opinion. There should be some weight to your opinion. Opinions can carry weight. Yeah. So let me put it like this. If I see in the foreseeable future, right, that Microsoft has a tidal wave coming, I know this for a fact. Stalker 2, Redfall,
Perfect Dark,
Sport, Starfield,
Perfect Dark. Yep.
Well, those are in the future. But for 2013 alone, I got 5 heavyweights, because the last one I'm gonna name is Warhammer Dark Tide 40K, right?
Right.
Those are my 5 heavyweights, right?
Possibly Hellblade. Possibly Hellblade in the holiday, yeah.
There's a possibility, but I doubt it. I say keep that in 2024. Start 2024 with that strong, right? Okay. And that needs to be by itself all the way through. That's a bad boy right there. That's going to be a
holiday seller. Yeah, that's a holiday seller.
That's going to be a bad boy.
Yeah.
Now, if I have 5 fingers of death, right, sitting in my hand.
Yep.
And all of these are next gen. All of them. There's no cross-genning and up-genning and X-genning, and these are next-gen games.
Exactly.
So unless you have a Series X and an S, or if you're going to play these bad boys if they ain't available on the cloud, good luck.
Yeah.
PC is your other option. So I got 5 fingers of death, General.
Yep.
Why am I running around in my Xbox community acting like that ain't a big deal? When was the last time you saw 5 fingers of death from any company? We ain't even talking about take Nintendo, put it back in the baby crib.
Yeah.
I have it. Let's put Nintendo in the baby crib because those animated games, put them there. There's nothing wrong with those animated games, but we're not putting animated games against high fidelity graphical powerhouse AAA budget games. We're not even going there, right?
Right.
So, when was the last time you saw any company between Microsoft and Sony drop 5 big boys in 1 year?
No one.
And if you want to be funny, you can't even finish the word PlayStation because PlayStation ain't never done nothing like that. All right? So now that something is happening to the point where it's galactic and it's a hype and it's excitement in the community, why would anybody try to doom and gloom that? Just off top, that makes no sense to me at all.
I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Because it goes back to the point that everybody is listening to everybody and they're not playing games. You are listening to, I'll take me as an example. You know what I mean? I'm gonna always make myself as an example. I used to play games and listen to every podcast under the moon because I was getting into this with you. And I wanted to learn what we could do better, what we weren't doing, what's popular. But what I realized is it's all the same format. And when it comes to Xbox, even if it's an Xbox podcast, it's all the same format. And what happens is that people, they want to play a percentage. So we'll have an Xbox podcast, but we're going to be just a little bit negative on Xbox. So if somebody who don't like Xbox, you know what I mean? They can enjoy that. We'll be positive for Xbox players. But when it comes to new legal and direct gaming, it's all about Xbox. And that's what I love about this channel. And that's what I love about the crew. And that's what I love about what you do. It's all about Xbox. People can come here and learn about Xbox while other people are bashing Xbox. And that seems to be the most popular thing. But it's getting corny. Just like I saw somebody who was 11 years old. He's 11 years old from the UK. You can look this up. He wrote an article saying that, Starfield is going to basically replace Halo as the flagship of Xbox. And all it was that the marketing for Starfield has begun because it is rumored to come out March 2nd, 2023. Yeah, exactly, right?
Get that little kid out of here with these grown folks, man.
Yeah. And here's the problem. Too many people speak about games and don't know what they're talking about. Too many people speak on issues and don't know what they're talking about. Too many people have the freedom to say what they want, or shall we say, throw rocks and throw stones and hide their hands. But you got to be a real gamer to know what's going on. Let me just tell my Xbox fans, very simple. They don't want us to win. Remember the last time we was on top 360? They was miserable.
Yeah.
Remember when the PS3 didn't work? Remember the PS3 wasn't working with third-party games? They were miserable. They had to talk about the 360. They had to talk about the 360 online. They had to talk about the popularity of the 360. They had to talk about Gears of War. They had to talk about Halo. They had to talk about all these great games that was on the 360. Exactly.
Death, baby.
The controller.
Best control in the world right here. Hate it. Yeah. Hate it.
Right. So this industry, they have gotten to a point, almost like an algorithm with music. Well, we talk negative about Xbox, it causes traffic. What you got to stop doing is listening to these idiots. All of them on IGN, Game Informer, it doesn't matter, GameSpot, you name them. They're idiots, man. They're idiots. And they're not gamers, they're personalities. Let me say that right now. They're not gamers, they're personalities. You are a gamer. You come home, you pick up that joystick, you fire it up, you download whatever from Game Pass or Collector's Edition or whatever you're playing with on your friends or Maybe y'all playing Turtles together, six players, whatever it is. But these people are personalities. And Xbox gamers and gamers alike gotta stop listening to personalities. If I sell soap, I sell soap. But just because I'm on a gaming channel, it doesn't mean I like games. Matter of fact, here's another factor. Adam Sessler, who I love as a child, he had a meltdown. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Yep. He had a meltdown. He lost it. And what he said, I hate gamers. He said, all they do is whine. All they do is whine. They're not wait, but let me finish, right? This is a man that's been in the business since we was kids, man. Like real talk. He cracked. It's okay. But you got to understand, it goes back to what I said. There's not enough gamers. It's a lot of critics. But on top of that, man, let me just say this, man. As far as the Xbox community, we have new games coming. Starfield going to be a monster. They don't like that. Forza is going to rewrite. Forza is going to spank Gran Turismo into another oblivion. They don't like that. And they don't like Hellblade 2 coming, which is going to challenge God of War. If you're listening to what I'm saying, pay attention to what I'm saying, because now Microsoft can play ball. You got Stalker coming. Unfortunately, the war in Ukraine and Russia held that up, right? But it's coming, right? And then on top of that, you got Redfall, right? So they don't like when Microsoft got games, because all they want to do is paint this narrative that Microsoft don't got games.
Yeah, you see what Zeke said?
Yeah, that's what they
right on the dot right there, bro. Pierre Hintz had to come out and shut it down the other day. It's exactly. A shame, bro.
Exactly. And so my whole thing is this, man, is that games take time. And I think gamers don't understand that, man. Yo, when you want a game that's amazing and that really rocks your core, we're talking anywhere between 5 to 4 years development cycle, man. That's real. These things are not cookies that go into an oven. You want a double A? 2 years. Maybe, you know what I mean? It depends. But my whole thing is it has to be time. And Phil Spencer came out and said it, man. I'm giving these developers all the time they need, because he's tired. He's tired of not having the top quality for the top projects, man. And that's where it's got to go. You got to let these developers take time, man. And then it's like, yo, for you little flip-flop fans, you little fair weather fans, you little fake fans that claim you Xbox, let me tell you something, man. Stop taking a delay or something that has to change structurally for your little console war, because you want to sit here and sword fight with popsicle sticks with little PlayStation fanboys. Man, we ain't got time for that, man. We don't got time for that.
Popsicle wars, famo.
Yeah, popsicle wars, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to balloon fight with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is crazy, man. And it's like, give me a break. There's so many good things that's coming out for Xbox, man. But it's like, yo, it takes time. And once it takes time, when you got it, look, Forza Horizon 5 is addictive, man. It's addictive. Like, I think one day I played it for 8 hours straight. That's the type of games Microsoft want. They want Fable to be addictive. They want, you know what I mean, Halo to be addictive. They want Redfall to be addictive. And let's give it up for Microsoft not making the same over-the-shoulder, third-person, cookie cutter, something happened to my dad, something making me cry, some type of revenge story, the same camera angles, the bosses fight the same way, there's all flash, there's no depth to no levels. Let me say that. So while these other Xbox fans are looking over here like, oh, they got this, you better look at Psychonauts 2. Did you beat Psychonauts 2? No. You know why you didn't beat Psychonauts 2? Because you on some punk podcast, you on YouTube, you sitting and listening to these influencers, you on Twitter, having Twitter wars, claiming that you're an Xbox fan. Xbox fans play games. And we always play games. And we've been gaming. We've been gaming since the jump, from the original Xbox to NFL Inside Drive, to NFL Inside Drive, to NBA with Kobe on the front, to the first Halo, to LAN cables with all everything, man. The first time Grand Theft Auto came to Xbox and my man showed it on his tattoo, yo, Xbox gamers play games. We don't podcast all day. We don't Twitter all day. We don't sit here and run around in these streets and argue with these nuts all day. We play games. When I come home, I pick up my joystick and I play games. It's more podcasting, it's more criticizing, and there's more jokers running and flapping their lips like ducks out here than playing games. And I, as an Xbox gamer, am sick of it because we need to get these bums out of here.
The sad part, fam, they like roaches, man. No matter how hard you spray that raid, bro, they somehow lay eggs and come right back, bro.
Exactly. So my whole thing is, with my story right now, I turned off all the noise. I said, yo, I'm not listening to no podcast. I listen to Di-RRec Gaming, and pretty much that's it.
Sir.
That's it. Real talk. That's it. I shut it all down. I don't go on Twitter. I don't even have a Twitter. I don't want none of that nonsense.
You in the dark right now? What? I mean, you stay in the dark.
My bad. Yeah. So my whole thing is, basically is that
General lurks in the dark, y'all.
I just play games. Facts. And I play games and I enjoy the games. And I also, another thing to my Xbox gamers, get on your back catalog. Let's keep it real. You got 100, 200 games you ain't even beat. And you know my thing, it was start end credits, man. We don't, when we start the game, we finish it and end credits, man. There's a lot of you gamers out there that got a lot of back catalog because you're so hyped up going by the new game. How about you beat the games that you spent $70 or $60 for, or that's on Game Pass? Beat your games, man. Yo, let me break this down to you. Ubisoft came out and said this, man. Ubisoft said that the next Assassin's Creed and some of their games are going to be more narrative because they're noticing that people are getting burnt out on open world games.
Right.
And they notice for
that's good. They want to switch it up.
Yeah. They notice for a percentage. They notice for a percentage, a large percentage. Hey, man, these people are not beating these games. They got data on everything. Who's getting to the end? Who fighting the last boss? Or who's on the last stage?
Well, hell, they could be getting tired of it.
People are playing games to the middle and they just go on to something else. So they're going to make the next Assassin's Creed maybe 40 hours, not so much open world and exploring. And yo, it's going to be more narrative. And that's what it is, man. We need to get games that get straight to the point. Bro, you got people that are parents. I know I'm busy with me building building a media company and an acting career. I don't got time to pay 300 hours in a game. That's why I haven't touched The Witcher. If you got that type of time, you're a hardcore gamer. Straight up. You're a hardcore gamer. But the thing is, right now in this gaming industry, the formula is getting boring. The formula is getting boring and it's getting stale. And this is an industry of entertainment. You're supposed to entertain your audience. You understand? You got to entertain your audience. You got to do something different. You got to wow people. Look, I don't know if y'all played it, but I love High on Life. I love High on Life. High on Life straight up gave a middle finger to the industry. Yep. It gave a middle finger to creators. It gave a middle finger to what you know and did something different. Yeah. It did something great. It did something so different and it did something so unique. And I was playing it and I gotta redo my Game Pass, which I'll do on Friday when I get paid, and I'm gonna jump right back on it.
No, man, I'm gonna give you Game Pass, bro. I'm gonna send you Game Pass for a month.
Salute, man.
I gotta do that for you, bro. You should have never said that. I got you. I got you. You see the gift on your Xbox. Straight up legal. Check your messages, bro.
All right.
I got you.
So my whole thing is Microsoft wants to be innovative. Look at 2023 in Game Pass. You got Lies of P. You got all these fighting games coming, man. They're checking every box, man. Now, when they get Activision, every Call of Duty is going in Game Pass, whether Sony likes it or not. They're going in Game Pass, and they're going to be able to play online. Like, bro, they have such a vision that we're so stuck on a vision from 15 years ago, just like the rest of the industry. People still want to go and line up and buy games in the store. People still want to go and do midnight this and that. And that's fine. But them days are over, bro. Them days are over. You know what I'm saying? We have to grow as gamers, our mentality. We gotta study our craft, which is the industry, not gaming news. You should know about the industry. You should know about what's going on. Just like if you could talk about Microsoft layoffs, you could talk about everything else that's going on. You know what I mean? So my whole thing is just, yo, we got to understand that the business is different. And when the business is different, it's going to be different for us. We are in a digital, we are in a digital age right now. Whether you still want to hold on to physical games, that's on you. But we are in a digital age right now. Movies, gaming, entertainment, it's streaming. This is here. It's here right now. So it's the easier access for the audience. But Microsoft is coming, man. Redfall is going to be amazing. Starfield is going to be amazing. Stalker is going to be amazing. The Warhammer is going to be amazing. The reboot of Forza Motorsport is going to blow everything away. And I hear people say, oh, well, that's not enough. What is it, man? What's
they don't
enough?
know what they're talking about.
Right.
But they never had that. So why are they talking about that's not enough?
So on the 25th,
they never had that. Where they get that from?
And here's my thing, right? Here's my thing, right? Yo, if you can get excited for Zelda, and I see people cry on screen for Final Fantasy characters, whatever that is, you know, God bless you, bro, whatever, right? But my whole thing is this: Xbox gamers love Xbox games. So now that I hear Coalition is basically making all the Gears of War and Unreal Engine 5, the Marcus Phoenix collection, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. Now that the letter came out from the studios of 343 that we're gonna be okay. We had to move some things around. Halo's gonna be okay. Yo, they're trying to knock everybody. Have we forgot about Avowed? Avowed is going to be amazing. They're saying Avowed is going to be Microsoft's Elden Ring, yo. How about that? How about that? That's starting to come out. Like, bro, you got to be a gamer again. You got to have fun again, man. You got to enjoy this craft. You got to enjoy your love for gaming, man. Stop worrying about what's going on Twitter and stop what's going on, man. Your friends want you to join in some console war beef, man. No, go game, man. And watch the people that you hang around and watch the people that you game with. This is about gaming. It's been like that since Atari. It's been like that since Pitfall, where you're jumping over alligators and swinging on ropes and Jungle Hunt and Combat and Air Raid and everything. Gaming has come so far.
Don't forget River Raid.
River Raid, exactly. You're so Montezuma's Revenge, one of my favorites. You're so spoiled, and you're so and you're so entitled. You don't appreciate gaming, and it shows, bro. New games dropping Game Pass, you don't go play them. What you say? Oh, it's not AAA, bro. Does anybody talk about your car? Does anybody talk about your sneakers or your funny haircut? A game is a game.
People out here looking like Wilbur. We got people out here looking like Shaggy, bro. And that's what, like Howard the Duck.
And that's what I wanted to say. Real talk today. We have to get back to gaming, man. We have to get back to what's fun, man. We have to get back to what make us smile, what make us laugh. Yo, High on Life has got me cracking up. Some of the most amazing, brilliant writing, period, in a gaming period for me. But bro, we just gotta get back to gaming, man. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem with Xbox gamers. We're not gaming. We're talking too much. We're contenting too much. We're podcasting too much. We've got to get back to gaming. Yo, bro, more gaming, less podcasts. More gaming, less Twitter. More gaming, less Facebook. More gaming, less YouTube. That's my message for my people, man.
You know what? When you're gaming and you're gaming in a community, word gets around. The fun part is that what I don't understand is what cracks me up is the people with the loudest mouths, right? Evidently they're not gaming, but they act like they beating all these games.
Exactly.
Like they'll sit up here and say stuff like, "Man, when the game's coming out?" Really? Like, when you beat your next game, homie, you got all these games out here. Beat them games and then come talk about when the next game's coming out. Look, Xbox, here's a message, right? Don't rush any of your games.
Thank you.
You don't owe us anything.
Take
All
your
you
time.
owe us is excellence. And I
Yep.
start that with an X, not with an E. That's
Yep.
all you owe us. You owe us games to come out smooth. You owe us games that are not going to come out broken. You owe us games that come out holding their weight. You're the one with the budget, right? Y'all are the ones that are working for the big company, the big bank, right? So big bank has only one obligation to me. One. That's to deliver the best experience that I can have on a platform. That's it. Because I'm not behind the scenes, right? I'm not. Let's look behind me. You don't see no PCs behind me. You don't see me developing no video games behind me.
Exactly.
So what's behind me don't got nothing to do with anything other than when I pick up this stick, right? Play some games, showcase what I'm playing.
There you go.
To prove what I'm doing.
Yep.
Put some energy out here.
Yep.
Say, listen, I like the game or I don't like the game.
Exactly.
Either way, you playing the game.
Yo, check this out.
Back in our day, right?
Yep.
There wasn't no social media, right?
Nope.
So if we thought that this game was great and it ended up being a flop, but there was only one way to figure that out. You played the game and it pissed you off because we didn't get games. There was no such thing as getting 5 games a year when we was growing up. Are you serious?
No, man. No. It was your birthday.
No such thing.
It was your birthday, Christmas, and maybe summer. That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
So when you played a game and it pissed you off, you just eventually just played it, and then you came out and you warned everybody, man, don't buy that game.
Exactly.
But nobody could say, well, you just over here hating it. Nah, man, I played it. Trust me. And we were valid criticisms, man. If that's even a word. We were critics. We were valid critics back then. When we were kids. You know what, man? I got more respect. This is a shame to say this. I got more respect for the kid version of us when we were critical about video games.
Yeah.
Grown ass men today who look stupid and goofy.
Yep.
About a video game.
Yep.
We were kids and we had more validation of how games work and how games felt, and if we liked them or loved them or hated them. As kids, General. As kids. Fam, as kids.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. I saw that Pentiment got a 9. Some gave it a 10 out of 10. I went to my Game Pass and played it. It's not for me. Just to go along with your point, it's not for me.
Right.
The game has no sound. It has no sound.
I know people who are not even excited to play Starfield. You know why? Because it's not their type of game. But guess what? They're rooting for it to succeed. Because whether they like the game or not, it's not the point. The point is I'm a part of the Xbox community. And I see without me as a whole, as a majority, my comrades are excited to play that game. So I'm going to sit back and cheerlead for them. Yeah, let's go. Get that game. But for me, I'm not going to say it's garbage. I'm just going to say those type of games don't thrill me. But guess what? I'll try it.
But also keep this in mind. But keep this in mind too, right? Let's not forget this point. Gaming is about escapism. Gaming is not about you being on Twitter. Like my man said, I think his name is Rain4, G4, whatever it was. Gaming is not about taking your games and battling in a console war.
Right.
Gaming is for your entertainment. Yo, gaming is about escapism. Yo, I can't drive a vehicle at 200 miles per hour and jump over mountains, and I could do it in Forza Horizon with my headphones on and blasting my own music from Spotify. It's a thrill. It's an absolute thrill.
Right.
You know what I mean? trying to get all 3 stars on the, when you jump off the danger sign ramps and stuff like that, right? Or when I'm playing Gears of War, I'm not going out fighting no monsters, man. But I can in Gears of War in that universe.
Yeah.
Gaming is a universe for you to go into and enjoy the character, the action, the story. And you're supposed to finish it. They're like interactive movies. They've always been that way. The problem is, New Legal, they putting out games like pills right now. They dropping games every which way, and people can't keep up.
No.
But now, people, right?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. As soon as you get done, I got my man Hyperfame right here. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
So my whole thing is, check this out. To go back to what you said about Wednesday, January 25th, they're doing a developer direct. Phil's not going to speak. He's going to let the developer speak. And he probably took the games that are pretty much coming out this year, and they're going to give you more detail on it. Let me just say this. If no one else feels like this, maybe it's just me. The Game Awards is so biased. The Game Awards is so biased with Jeff Keighley. The Game Awards have their own narrative. The Game Awards paint their own picture.
Right.
It goes back to what we said. Microsoft, they debuted the Xbox Series X on the Game Awards. Took the world, set it on fire. No question. But Microsoft is tired of being a part of this industry. Microsoft wants to do their own thing. And you got to understand that. I'm not mad at them for what they did. I'm not mad at them at all. Because it makes sense. Why should I put my 4 new games coming, but yet you got PlayStation presents, PlayStation presents, PlayStation presents.
You got a game like Stray for a GOTY contender.
Exactly. Right? So it's like, you want to create your own narrative. You want to make sure your own games have their excitement, just like Starfield. It's going to have its own showcase, and then they're going to drop the release date. Microsoft doesn't want to be part of the narrative no more. That's it. They don't want to be part of the narrative no more. They want to create their own narrative. That's why Aaron Greenberg, he got that little smile on his face because he knows what's coming. Did we forget Indiana Jones is coming from Machine Games? Indiana Jones is coming. Do we forget all these? What's that? Contraband. That's going to be some Twisted Metal or smuggling type thing. You see all these original games coming to Xbox. And what about Xbox that we love? Online, multiplayer with your friends. That's their thing, bro.
And let me tell you something real quick, General. Let me go back to what I was going to say. I won't cut you off, but I didn't want to this because this is critical. And then I'm going to shout my man Emmanuel A1 out real quick. This is what it is, y'all, and I'm just going to shoot it straight. A lot of these clowns out here, right? Because it's clown, you can't call it real. I don't care who you are. You can't call it real. I've said this from the beginning. In general, you remember when we used to talk. It's hard representing Xbox out here. It's a hard feat. When you come in to represent Xbox, don't expect to become popular. Don't expect the mass crowd to come swinging around you, because 2/3 of these donkey community is on social media. You're not going to find the majority of Xbox fans on social media. And I proved it, right? Go on YouTube right now. Matter of fact, we're going to do this right here because it's not hard. All you got to do is go on YouTube, right? Type in PlayStation, right? I've said this before, but we're going to say it again. Oh, PlayStation actually lost some subscribers. They used to have 15 million. Now they're at 14.6. Well, let's look. Let's go to Xbox, right? Xbox 5.08. So we've grown very little. We finally hit over the 5 million mark, but we've grown very little. So think about that. That's almost 3 times the crowd.
Yep.
So when they sit up here and they talk about, look at all our numbers. Well, if Xbox even gets anywhere close to PlayStation numbers for views, it's a victory. How does Xbox with a 5.0 crowd even have any views close to PlayStation with 14 million crowds?
Exactly.
14-5. So don't come online thinking that you rocking Xbox, you got the upper hand. You don't. People build empires for crushing the Xbox brand. People want to hear the negativity about Xbox because, like General said, any real Xbox fan knows this. Xbox, the Japanese media said it back in the day that they don't see Xbox to be here. The old guard of the Japanese realms said they don't even see why Microsoft should even drop a console. We don't need it in the industry, right?
23 years later. 23 years later, right?
Go.
22 years later.
That's right. But when you watch the documentary and you hear Blackley say, we wanted to come in because we saw the lies that Sony was feeding the public. And we wanted to challenge that. We wanted to come in and say, look, we know better than this stuff that they're saying. Let's come out here and compete. Xbox didn't have to fight against Nintendo and Sega and Sony to exist. Its worst enemy was its inside empire. The Windows community wanted to take Xbox out. So if Xbox had to fight that and win, Nintendo, Sega, Sony is nothing but a pie in the sky. Because what Seamus Blackley said then, it still resounds now. It still resounds now. If Microsoft puts their money to back up Xbox, then nothing nobody can do. Ain't nothing you can do. That's why Xbox is still here. Because Big Bank backs it up. And y'all can sit up here and cry all day. But I'm the founder of that. I'm the founder of that. Nobody can take that truth away. Because I told y'all where I got that from. We used to flip them quarters. When you didn't have the dice, you flipped them quarters. And it came to who had the most quarters in their pockets going to eventually win the game.
There you go.
Just like Las Vegas, Nevada, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to gamble, you will never break the house. You ain't going to break the house. The house is what's supplying you.
Exactly.
So you're not going to ever take out Xbox because none of those companies got the wallet that Microsoft has. So Emmanuel A1, hold it down, the new legal. The general is back in the building. Let's go.
Emmanuel. Yes, sir.
And you know what else happens, General? They get out here, right? They want to rep the Xbox. But they find out they ain't good at playing these Xbox games.
No, they're not.
So they start getting behind people, letting you know what's going on. They start getting behind because to truly represent Xbox, you gotta be gaming.
Thank you.
You can't represent it with your mouthpiece.
Thank you.
This ain't gas. We ain't over here being a Barney for you. We're not singing over here on the mic. This ain't these funny dudes taking off their shirt, pinching their nipples, slapping themselves. This ain't that, bro. We over here playing video games. This is what we're about. We're over here to talk video games in our community. So look, man, so the problem is they get behind. When they get behind, then these new games start coming out. They don't know how to beat them. So they can't keep up with the talking points. And when they see that starts to frustrate them from inside, guess what? They go to the community that does what? Basically nothing. Exactly. They go over to the donkey community because that's the community of talkers. That's the community of no showcasing. That's the community. I just proved it.
There you go.
Told you 3/4 of them are online. All right? The Xbox community is not there. So who are they talking to? These influencers on Twitter, they ain't talking to us. They don't even know how to talk about our games. These dudes that are talking about Xbox ain't even playing Xbox games. I said it. The cat's out the bag. So now y'all can believe what you want to believe, right? You got free press in your mind, right? You rent free on these dudes, right? But there's somebody that owns the land, baby. Forget that house. The landowners are here. It's time to pay the rent. Landowners of the Xbox community is here. They can't shut you up. They want to shut you up. They hate y'all. what happens on Twitter, right? These dudes act like they can be very converse in the communities, right? But if you can't take the good with the bad, you weak out here. You're dealing with the community of gamers. You should be able to hold your weight. Now, listen, man. I'm not here to say you need to waste your time with goofballs. I understand there's goofballs in all communities, right? I'm not saying that. But there's a way to just mute the goofball, right? Because the goofball still needs to learn, right? You're this heavyweight champion of influencers, right? The goofball still needs to learn. You still got a responsibility, right? You're the professional influencer, not me. Not me. I'm the fanboy. You see how easy it is to be the fanboy? You just put something on. That makes them. This is what they're scared of, right? They scared of going out here and getting the merchandise and just talk real with you, or as we say in Texas, trill with you, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you better not go out here and buy no Xbox T-shirt.
Yeah.
Don't buy no Nintendo hat, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Right. Don't walk around with your controller because that makes you a fanboy. Right? Don't talk too highly about Xbox. You are just a hater and you're a fanboy. It automatically puts you in a bad place. Now, how does talking about gaming for the platform that you prefer put you automatically in a bad place? It doesn't make any sense. You come out here to talk in your community, right? Xbox is the one with groups and clubs. Nintendo and PlayStation don't have that.
No, not at all.
They don't have that.
They don't have that.
And club. Do y'all want to see the vast? You don't even want to see the community strength in Xbox. It's crazy. People out here playing games waiting for you to call for help. They waiting for you to call for help. You got agents out here in the Xbox community that stand by all day, waiting for you to struggle on a video game. Send the signal out. They there. They there, General, ready to play with you. They come in with a big axe or big sword, hit the boss 2 times, kill it, drop their weapon down, and disappear. And you're just sitting here like, damn, I didn't even get a chance to touch it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of community we got. They know they just robbed you, but hey, we're going to drop these jewels down for you. So go help somebody else. It's the comedy of it all. But these dudes, I'm telling you, General, they can't keep up, fam. So when you can't keep up, how you going to talk about these games? And so to them, it makes them angry. So what's the next step? I'm going to come out here and criticize. That's the only other option I got. Because when you get checked and we find out you're not playing these games, then who are you then?
Exactly.
Right. How can we talk about the op when you're doing the same thing as the oppositions? Bro, we're not telling nobody you must beat 25 games. That's just something legal did. I'm not here competing against nobody. If I work all day and I'm tired, I don't touch my Xbox, I don't touch my Xbox. None of y'all pay my bills. Nobody. I don't care where you live. I don't care about your job. I don't care about how much money you have. I don't care about the stuff that you buy for yourself. I don't care about your woman. I don't care about your kids. I don't care about your rent. I don't care about what you believe in.
Yep.
Right? None of that stuff has anything to do with gaming. People want you to know where they work and what degrees they got. Bro, I don't care about none of that. Put this stick up. And if you think I'm dumb, then I'll show you this dumbass gonna beat your ass on that game.
There you go.
Because gaming, we didn't go to school for that. We didn't go to college for gaming. Gaming started on the streets, baby, and it'll forever reside in the streets. Gaming started in them arcades. Where were your crews at?
It's about skill.
We went through it for the bangers. The game bangers posted up.
It's always about skill.
Sometimes we had to deal with that, bro. Dude that thinks he's big and bad, right? He's got an ego. He gonna walk up into the arcade, right? And just because he think he big and bad, he think everybody should bow down to him. And you get this gamer who's good on this game and wax him. Guess what he's got to go through? Get beat up as a gamer. Guess what? Other instant, this dude does his schoolwork, right? He sees this nice young lady that's attractive, right? She sees that he's an attractive young man, right? So you should be able to be openly expressive to a person that you have feelings for, right?
Right.
So once they get to meet each other, and what you like to do? I like to play video games. What? She dumps him because he was a gamer.
Exactly.
Bro, being a gamer wasn't all this what y'all got today.
Nah.
All this clown work.
Nah.
Being a gamer was serious business back then, bro.
It was. You was considered a weirdo.
You was a
considered
weirdo.
a weirdo.
You was a
yeah,
punk.
exactly. Yeah.
You was lazy. You wasn't gonna get no job. You was fat slob. You was a big jalopy. You was all that stuff.
Yep.
Look where it came. Look how far it came, right? So
Yep.
gaming always gonna take a W, whether you hate it or not. Old people are playing video games. War veterans are playing video games. When you go on broadcasting right now, the females are taking over video games. Because you got the weirdos that just want to come and look at her breasts. It ain't got nothing to do with video games. And the females know that about you little weak weirdos, you little weak simps out here. They know that. So now broadcasting has become a female empire. You can't even compete. You over there, I want to play video games. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm going over there. I'm good. So you think with all that going on, you think we're going to really listen to somebody who can't keep up? Look, man, there's 5 Xbox games coming out. Make it a goal. Beat 3. You got this big mouth, right? You want to tell everybody on Twitter you got an insider and all that, but you can't even beat 3 Xbox games? You know what? A lot of you got, I'm going to be real, bro. I got the general with me today. A lot of you fools out here want to brag, have bagging rights, right? Y'all want to walk around with all these bags on your shoulders and around your waist. Guy, you even got the little pouch bag, right? Because your thing is gamer scores. But when we look up your gamer score, all we see is these little small little indie games that basically you turn the damn game on and gives you an achievement. And y'all want to walk around here with these high gamer scores like you out here beating these high-end AA and AAA games. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Now, there's one thing to be a trophy hunter. If you want to be a trophy hunter, right?
Then be a trophy hunter.
Be a trophy hunter. If you're a trophy hunter, then you have no business out here talking video games. Because trophy hunting ain't playing video games. That's playing for trophies. That's 2 different things. Understand what it is. You trophy hunting. That should be broadcast and put up in your bio. I'm a trophy hunter.
Yeah,
make it known.
You get things.
What you hunting for? Make it known. I'm an indie gamer. Make it known. Don't sit up here and act like you got a million gamer tags. Million gamer scores, and you out here beating Monster Hunters and Halo Infinites and the Plague Requiem and what else is you playing the Quantum Breaks? You playing the Sea of Thieves? You're beating the State of Decay 2s and you beating all these big AA's and AAA games. Come on, man. We know that ain't how you getting those million. We know this. Takes too much time.
Can I make you laugh?
They're too long for you to have a stretch like that. So if that's what you like to do, that's fine. But don't come out here acting like you're really this super heavyweight champion of games because your gamer score is high. And we check you when you playing these little preschool games, bro.
Exactly.
We never, because the reason why I'm saying that is because that's never been the case about video games. When we went to the arcades, General, we went to go play Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter,
Rolling Thunder, Shinobi, Turbo Outrun, Dragon's Lair. I can go on and on, man. John Elway Football, WrestleMania, Street Fighter,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Fighting Street,
y'all been trying to throw me River Girls,
Bad Dudes, Karnov. Just go in. Kari Warriors.
Come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
We was out here wasting them quarters, bro. We wasn't playing them little goofy and little shrinky-dinky games. And look, man, those weren't talking points. I'm just calling it what it was, and that's how we looked at it. We didn't. That wasn't a brag in the bag. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do that type of stuff. We came out here. We wanted to play these games. That's why Starfield is being so much hype. Why? Because Starfield is projected to be this big galactic community game, and we can't wait to get in it. We just want to get in it and wild out, General.
But you know what though? How many people are gonna not be able to start the darn ship and then just turn the game off? That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Gaming is about exploring. Gaming is about taking your time. Gaming is about you enjoying the story, exploration. Yo, collectibles. I'm naming all key things. Fighting enemies, upgrading. These things take time, man. You don't got time to be on Twitter. You don't got time to be listening to Ryan McCaffrey, his howdy doody looking behind. You ain't got time to listen to these IGN folks. You need to take your time.
Facts.
You need to
don't have nothing to rush
enjoy yourself. Yeah, right. Enjoy yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing.
Why do you think we got side missions, people?
There you go.
Why do you think there's side missions? Take your time.
But look,
if
check
you
this out.
want to add 30, 40 more hours to that game with side missions, do them.
But check this out. You got a generation now. They rather watch games than play them. That I never respected because games are not movies. I'm sorry.
Yo.
They are interactive. They are interactive worlds that you're supposed to experience. Yo, it's real simple.
Like watching those broadcasts, General. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But look, my thing is this. If you're watching games, you're not no real gamer to me, bro. Like straight up. If you never beat Ninja Gaiden 1 or Ninja Gaiden Black or Ninja Gaiden 2 on Xbox, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. If you have not played some of the hardest bosses on Xbox or you haven't beat Gears of War on the hardest level, don't come talk to me.
Facts.
Or you played the hardest level, if I'm right, legendary level on Halo and collecting all the skulls and all these things. Don't talk to me. You got a lot of soft gamers out here. They need to stay playing Kirby and Mario Odyssey, and they need to mind their business. Gaming is big business. Gaming is big business. And if you're not hardcore, don't mess with the hardcore. If you're not a hardcore gamer, don't talk with hardcore gamers.
There's levels to it. Yes, there is.
There's levels to it.
Always has, always will be. That's
I'm gonna play Starfield. I'm gonna play Starfield. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna enjoy. And the cool thing about Starfield is the way you play it don't gotta be the way I play it.
Right.
So that's my whole thing, man. Is that we need to get our identity back as gamers. And gaming is fun. Sometimes gaming by yourself, sometimes gaming online with your peoples, or whatever it is. But we have to get back to gaming. That's what this industry is about. Gaming. Gaming. It's called a video game for a reason. And it's always going to be that way. But hey, man, I'm excited for the 25th, man. Even though I'm going to be at work, you know, I'll see what's going on. You know, I'll watch the broadcast, you know, after I get out of work or whatever. If it's slow, you know, it might not be. But, yo, I'm just excited for what Microsoft got to show. I'm excited where Microsoft is going. Game Pass is going to slap, uppercut. Are you again? Chugga fire. All this competition this year. Just Game Pass alone. So many. What just dropped? Persona 3, Persona 4, Mortal, I think it's Mortal Sin, whatever it is, some type of Souls game. Bruh, like, it's so many games in Game Pass, man. They keep you gaming, man. How can you not love a company that's giving you subscription, but the other company wants you to pay $70? $70 for a girl from Queens, New York, and a Harry Potter magic and a Final Fantasy wannabe world that only plays in 720 on performance mode on your newest console, which you claim is the biggest strength in the world? That's what we're doing? $750. $750 for the PSVR 2? Really? And we got inflation going on? Eggs is like almost $7 a carton, and you want me to pay $750 for some VR? We serious? What are we doing right now? Microsoft always thought about the gamer. Microsoft always cared about the gamer. Microsoft always thinks about the gamer. Microsoft, think about it, right? Let me just say this. Microsoft lets you play games from your phone. You can stream from your TV. You can play it from a console. You can play it from a PC. You can play it from a laptop. Bro, who else is doing that? No one. And you need to be really grateful for that because Microsoft gives you choice. That's what y'all don't understand. Microsoft gives you choice. When these other companies force you to go to their console, shady back deals and this and that and all type of fake marketing and all type of stuff that Xbox gamers, true Xbox gamers see through. But my thing is this, man, and I'm going to take my hat off because I'm a rant. 2023, we kicking teeth. We kicking all type of noses. We kicking everybody. We hurting everybody. We tearing doors down. Enough of talking about us as Xbox. Enough talking about us as Activision. We are Xbox. That's right. We buying Activision. We got Bethesda. We're going to get more companies too. Do you understand? This is not a game. We are going to blow out the competition. We rewriting this business. We taking names and knocking off hinges. They don't like it because they want to stay the same. They want to wear the same dresses. They want to wear the same shoes. They want to wear the same funny hats. But Microsoft wants to rebuild this business that's stuck on old principles and old rules, and they need to change. You want the truth? If Microsoft don't buy Activision, it's gonna die. That's the truth. That's what they don't want to tell you because of all the sexual scandals, all the things going on with the Duke Bobby, everything. So Microsoft is saving Activision and all its employees. I don't see Sony doing that. And I don't see Nintendo doing that. Nintendo got their own problems because players want the Switch to be more powerful. So my whole thing to you as an Xbox gamer, we are going to have a ball. 5 AAA titles coming, at least 5. And who knows? We might get Hellblade 2 at the end of the year.
Never know. It's crazy out here.
Never know. But y'all got to stop flip-flopping. Y'all got to stop listening to this white noise. You got to stand on your 10. You got to wave your flag and just game, bro. Just game.
Right.
Just game. Have some fun, bro. That's what your console is for fun. It's not for war. It's not for debates. It's not for critics. It's not for this and that to go back and forth. It's your personal time with your friends or whoever you by yourself. I'm a single player gamer. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'm a single player gamer. I like gaming by myself. Sometimes I get online, but I like gaming by myself. That's my escape. That's my peace. So why would I want somebody from Twitter or all this other noise to go on? Microsoft is rewriting this biz. It's changing the rules. It's changing the game. And you got the president of Sony trying to get his own Voltron force to block what's about to happen. You can't block what's about to happen because they played chess so strongly. They played chess so strongly. They invested billions in the cloud. Remember people make fun of the cloud? Remember people make fun of the cloud? Remember because people didn't understand what the cloud is. Look at the cloud now.
Remember them good old days, baby?
Yeah, look at the cloud now. The cloud runs the industry.
It's like we got experts now.
Exactly. But my whole thing is this, man.
We got experts now, baby.
Respect these developers because they work hard. Respect these developers. And don't you ever tell a developer that you know more than them. They went to school for this, bro. This is their career. Stay a gamer. That's another message I want to say to people. Stay a gamer, bro. Don't worry about the fourth wall. Don't worry about what's going on in the industry. Don't worry about who got fired and who moving up. Just play your games, man. Why are you worried about so much executive stuff? Why are you worried about what's going on here and this and that? Just play your games, man. Be a gamer again. Have some fun. Why do you care who got fired? Why do you care who's merging? Why do you care? Because you get so caught up in gaming news. Video games are meant to be played and enjoyed as entertainment. It's not wars, bro. And if we keep doing this, we're going to water down and oversaturate the business that we love as kids. It's about money. The numbers came out. $57 billion was made last year from the gaming industry. You wouldn't know that from all the arguing, from all the being pissed off and the Twitters and the people going back and forth. And why you think they don't want people back at E3? Because y'all gonna kill each other. Why you think they want people back at E3 on the floor again? Because y'all gonna threaten developers. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to do harm.
It's the truth. It's the absolute truth. While you're gaming, you gotta realize developers are people. They're away from their families. They're working mad hours to satisfy you. And please don't think 70, 60 bucks is enough. No, it's not. It's not. Not the hours they put in. They're away from their kids. They're away from their family. Have you ever beat a game and read the credits, who they thank for putting up with them?
Right.
Crunch time, all this other stuff.
See, you can respect that as an independent actor, man. You know how
to bro.
Give thanks to all the hard work. You understand that now. When you look at that now and being in your profession, right?
Yeah.
You're not just a ground trooper, but you chasing your dream. You've caught your dream, right? You're living what you desired, right? And I remember, bro. I remember it took a long time. There was a lot of hard work, a lot of rehearsing, a lot of you selling yourself. You know, you had to go up there and act. They throw paperwork at you, bro, and you didn't have no time to put this stuff together. You had to put it together and act in front of man. I remember when you flew all the way to Hollywood, bro.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah.
I remember when you flew, you took, man, you almost quit your job, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what it takes sometimes.
But
This guy has learned to appreciate things.
And that's the key word. That's the key word in legal. Sacrifice and appreciate.
And appreciation. When you look at those end credits now, because you're the father of press start end credits. We did that show. That was your invention. It's locked on Di-RRec game, and them shows, that terminology came from you.
Yeah.
Right? But when you look at those end credits now and what you do now, it hits different. Because you know what it is. You know, when you hear about that woman, right, who did a little key part in a video game and her name ain't on them end credits, you feel for her. Because you're like, hey, no matter what, I don't care what the excuse is, her name should be on them credits.
She should be part of that legacy. She should be part of that legacy. Right. But look, the main thing, New Legal, you got to understand sacrifice.
Facts.
Sacrifice, man. And on top of that, appreciation. Appreciation is everything, man. Look, let's just keep it real. You can't do what they do.
Right.
These people are wizards.
I would love to see these guys who complain all the time, General.
Exactly, man.
To make a video game.
Aaron Green works hard.
Tell me to buy your video game for $70, you chump.
The lady Sandra, she works hard.
Oh, yeah,
Phil works hard. Sometimes these people don't get no sleep, bro. When things go wrong and things are not working, they have to get it working because they got a product to sell. On top of that, they're reshaping and restructuring their company. Yo, be a gamer, bro. Stop worrying about what's going on in executive floors and stop worrying about who wearing what shoes. Be a gamer, bro. We gotten too caught up in gaming news and gaming cycles and gaming Twitter, and we're not gaming. And that's why I see gaming culture dying. I see it dying if we don't stop. Got to get back to having fun, man. Got to get back to being a gamer, especially an Xbox gamer, bro. It's important. it is so important that we rally and make fun. Yo, on January 25th, yo, be excited, support, make noise about these games they're gonna show, share it on your Twitter, share it. Yo, bro, just do some real stuff, man. Just do some real stuff. But yo, celebrate the brand, man. Celebrate who we are. And damn it, we're Xbox gamers.
Right. When we feel good, they feel good.
Exactly.
It's just that easy.
Exactly.
Yo, General, thank you for your time, man. Thank you for your time, bro. It's over now. You went an hour 20. Yo, brother, I appreciate you, man.
Oh, man, it's been a while, man. I love doing this, man. You know, definitely got to do it more.
You know what to find me just like you did today, bro. Look, this was a little bit more special, man. You needed to come in and vent. Community loves you, man. They needed your energy. And you know, man, I salute you, bro, every single time, man. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you too, bro.
Hey, to the Chit Chat community, thanks for coming in. Y'all know y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. So we're gonna end it on this one, man. Shout out to the General, shout out to the whole entire Xbox community out there. If you like what we're about, man, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, never miss an awesome, excellent, extraordinary show. It's the Actually Podcast, baby. The League of Extraordinaires, where we put the jersey on. We don't have time to be fans sitting on the bleachers complaining because we're down on the field. We know the Microsoft plays, man. We don't sweat none of the barness. We don't sweat none of the barness, bro. We here. We ain't going nowhere, man. Community strong. 2023 is our year. Make sure you put a like. Make sure you leave some comments. Yo, I can't do nothing more but to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all for the support, man. I go by the name of the new legal. It's the General Chit Chat community. We out of here. Remember, keep it gaming. Change the one up in life, man. And we'll see y'all next time. Until then, we got another show coming out. The crew should be here tomorrow night around 7 p.m. And then we got the showcase review show after that beautiful show that's going to come on Wednesday, man. So stay tuned. It's a busy week, but we're here to put on for y'all, man. We out of here. Peace.
Xbox, you're rocking. You don't stop.